Camera, I'm here. I know I haven't been online for in a long time, but I'm here. Focus, focus. All right.
Take me down to where my stars are shining all around me like halogen. 1 million times.
My camera's like, who is this girl? She hasn't been on camera in forever. Alright, so, do you guys ever have one of those moments where you're like, in the shower, washing your hair like you do, and you're like, do you know what I want to do? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to think about all my life choices that led me up to this point, and I'm going to think about it really hard, and I'm going to want to do something about it and fix things, because one of the things that I haven't been able to do is record things. So I am so tired talking about 2018. 2018, other than the birth of my beautiful baby girl, hasn't been the most stellar of a year. Like, I thought it was going to be a great year. I thought I was going to have my baby girl. We're going to be a family. Everyone says that things just click after you have a baby. Like, it's just magic. And then your year is great and stuff. Also, I'm wearing these. You guys know that it's not Christmas, but while I'm recording this, Christmas hasn't even happened yet. So I've been planning on my channel for a really long time, a few months now. And I was going to start up on December, and I was like, you know what? Let's just start fresh. Let's start in 2019, because this year has been literally shitty. So 2018 hasn't been the best year. I really, really am so sick of talking about it, but I'm going to anyway. So if you haven't been keeping up with me, or what's been going on, is that I found out I was pregnant in 2017. I found out I was having a baby girl on January 1st, or December 31st, technically, when you're watching this video. I found out I was having a girl a year ago. By the way, it's not Christmas yet. That's why I have the antlers. Like, that's how far in advance I'm recording this. But so right after I found out I was having a baby girl and I was all excited, I found out that I had a massive cyst inside me also growing with my baby girl. It doubled in size from 4 weeks, and they told me at that point at the end of January, when I came back from PAX South, they told me that basically normally when it grows that quickly and doubles in size that fast, that it could be cancerous. So I was dealing with being pregnant, having to have surgery to have it removed, and then having it tested for cancer, along with worrying about surgery while having a baby inside me, because I was at that point in time, they marked me as high risk for a miscarriage, because when you open anybody up, and especially when you're pregnant, any kind of disturbance can make you miscarry. So luckily I didn't. I'm very happy I didn't, but so that was the start of my 2018, which I should have known at that point. So I went through surgery, ended up being benign or non-cancerous, which is great. I no longer have a left ovary, so there's that. I named my cyst Cornelius. But not only was I growing as a pregnant woman, I was also recovering from surgery, so it was incredibly painful, because I had a mark like straight down my stomach. I still do. I would show it to you guys, but it's so gross. I have like a mark just straight down my stomach from where they cut me. And as my belly grew, my surgery incision was stretching, so it was painful throughout the entire rest of my term of my pregnancy. Even after it healed, it still hurt, because it was like stretching my skin, and it was like, ugh. But so I popped 2 weeks early, which was great. I didn't have to wait to be like induced or anything like that. I was induced because my water broke prematurely, but I'm so thankful that my water did break and that I went through labor the way I did. I wasn't one of those women who were like 41 weeks pregnant, 42 weeks pregnant, huge and miserable, and I'm so glad that I gave birth to her when I did, even though she was supposed to be my June baby, and now she's a May baby. But so I was recovering from surgery, and then I had her, and then I was recovering from postpartum. And baby blues is literally the worst thing that I've ever been through or had to be through. I'm not even exaggerating. I've already filmed this once, so I'm sorry if I look a little weepy-eyed. I'm not even exaggerating that baby blues makes me never want to have another child. Like, she could very well be it for me, and I'd be happy, because that was the worst. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, no one ever prepared me for baby blues. They always talked about postpartum depression, which isn't the same thing. It's kind of along the same lines a little bit, but it's not. And I had postpartum anxiety really bad. So as an already anxious person, I was like Googling like symptoms of things that she was going through and thinking that she was like, you know, having the worst outcome. And then on top of it, kicked the camera, I'm so sorry. On top of it, I was also crying all the time, and I wasn't happy, and it wasn't postpartum depression. I never had like thoughts of suicide or like I just can't be happy. Like, I had happy moments. It just, I came in random spurts of just tears, and oh, it was horrible. I hated it so much. I would rather be pregnant again than go through baby blues. Like, I would rather just stay pregnant. Pregnancy was a breeze for me. And so after that, I started up my YouTube channel again. Everything was going great. Well, then my husband started working again, and then I had to figure out the swing of things, because she was no longer this like sleepy little newborn that wanted to cuddle. She was like this thing with all these arms and legs and wanted to move around, and it was so hard to like, she's the sweetest, most wonderfulest thing I've ever had the pleasure of meeting, and the most hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. Balance that, plus my husband's, you know, has mountains and mountains of homework, and I have homework, and then I still have homework. Like, I'm avoiding homework making this video. And then, you know, the winter, I always get kind of like seasonal depression anyway. And then I just felt like I was spiraling the last few weeks, and I was in the shower, and I was like, when is enough going to be enough? Like, we're financially hurting right now, because we are on one income, and I've made some bad financial choices in the last few weeks because we are on one income, and my husband's doing all he can. I never blame him. He's watching her during the day. He's picking up side jobs here and there, and this, that, and the other. But it's been really hard, and I was like, well, what can I do? So what we did was we flipped her room in the computer room. So now she has a room. It's almost completely done. I might do a video on it. I know I did a video like saying, hey, we're, you know, switching the rooms. I don't know if I ever finished filming like the final thing on that. This room looks fantastic though, in my opinion. I think I filmed it. Right now there's a Christmas tree in it, but I really love how it turned out. And I feel like I want to record again in here. My desk still needs to be organized, and then I'll feel like ready to go and like, let's do this. And then so that's kind of been 2019 for me. Kind of briefly, really briefly actually. It's just been hard to be like on my feet. My work has been hard. It's not my true passion. Like today I was flaming mad, like so mad. But 2019, I am so hopeful for 2019. The only good thing in 2018 was the birth of my daughter, so there's that. I am so excited for 2019 though. First things up is we're going on a cruise first thing in January, and during our cruise, we happen to be back in time for PAX. So we'll be in Texas for PAX South. Like, we get back from our cruise the same day PAX South starts, and so we are totally going to just drive over and do that. I'm so excited for that. There will be a video on that. There's going to be a video because I just got a new computer. There's a video on that. Well, we made a computer. So there's going to be a video on that. And then I have some other vlogs, but post-pregnancy mind, I have no idea what I recorded. I know I made other vlogs. I have no clue what content is there. So we're going to look at that too, I guess. And then I do have some, like, the episode 3 of Walking Dead final season is coming out as soon as I get back, I believe. And then I think, like, Life is Strange is either out already or coming out soon. And then I do have some like little other ideas that I want to kickstart the year with. And I'm really excited to be back. And I don't know if YouTube's the place to be with that anymore. I am so out of the loop. I plan on streaming and all that good stuff. I don't know if I'm repeating myself because I recorded this twice. But yeah, so Happy New Year. My New Year's resolution is gonna be like, you know, eat healthy and exercise and blah 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 blah, blah and record and post not consistently. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, so so the weight gain. Oh my god, pregnancy weight gain. Everyone's like, oh, hey, oh, this is why 2018. Okay, so backing it up a little bit. So 2018, so after I had my baby and stuff, I was like, oh, I gained a little bit of weight. It's okay because you lose like 12 pounds just giving birth to the child. It is kind of true, not completely, but kind of. And then they tell you, hey, when you breastfeed, you'll lose weight that much quicker. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, breastfeeding didn't work out for me, and it's not because I didn't try hard enough. Okay, it was because my body was not made to do the thing that my woman's bodies are supposed to be made to do. And that was one thing that was really super hard for me to get over, was the fact that I'm trying to breastfeed my child. I was producing milk, but I wasn't producing enough to feed her at all. And that was the hardest thing for me. And I went to consultant after consultant, and they all told me basically that my body is just missing some milk ducts and tissue and stuff. And that formula is going to be having to be the way to go. So I didn't get that like weight loss that breastfeeding was supposed to offer me, unfortunately. And then I haven't been eating anything other than like unusual. I just haven't been able to lose the weight again. I had a hard time like this 4 years ago when I lost 40 pounds. So I'm hoping to do something similar like that again, where I'm just eating healthy and exercising and all that kind of stuff. Because I do want to have a good, healthy lifestyle for my daughter to admire and want to inspire to be like. And so, I can't wait for 2019. So hopefully I kickstart the year right, because this year has been really hard. And I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do a Q&A with my husband. I was supposed to do a video with my husband. This was supposed to be that video where I get the male's point of view of having a baby versus the female's point of view. I might still do that video though, but like, you never realize, like, there's always cliques, right? And people who look down on you. And like, for the longest time, me and my husband, we weren't part of anything because the gaming community is really like super like cuddly. And then, you know, we weren't a part of anything that where people were like, oh, really? Other than, oh, you play video games and you record yourself talking. The newest one, or not the newest one, but when you have a child, that all changes for you. I have so many stories about stuck-up moms. I might make like a stuck-up mom, like little, like, happy Sunday, guys. Here's the newest stuck-up mom story, because it happens a lot. And I didn't realize how often it happens until you have a child. And I'm just like, excuse you, but first of all, I don't even know you. Second of all, why are you having an opinion on my life? It is the bizarrest thing I have ever experienced, and I'm dreading her going to school. Anyways, guys, I am babbling again. Anyways, highlights, 2019 supposed to be a good year. I'm gonna be posting more. I might stream some more, or start streaming. I have a lot of content that I want to get out to you guys, and that is it. Okay, guys, if you like this video, press that like button. If you want more videos, press that subscribe button. I make videos Monday through Friday, hopefully, and I will talk to your faces later. Bye!